Good evening, guys. We are back. Tonight is the episode, the one where I go against Wayne Morgan, aka the Angling Addict 75. This is the big showdown. I'm glad you're with me. Let's crack on and get it sorted. Right, guys, so for months the Angling Addict has been taunting me. He's been getting into my brain. So we decided to have a fish off, really. It's all good fun. It's all just to have a laugh. But it's, you know, I'm competitive, he's competitive, so it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a good one. Right then, so the rules are pretty simple. So it's all fish got to be above 18 centimeters. So I measured 18 centimeters on my ruler here. It's 2 rods, 3 hooks maximum. For every fish species you catch, it's 10 points, and then for anything after that, any other fish you catch of the same species is 1 point. So what I've done is I've come down to the beach early morning when it's still a little bit dark. My first plan is to throw out one big ray bait and, you know, try and get a ray, and then I'm going to scratch around for some whiting while it's dark. That's my first plan. Then when it turns to daylight, I'm then going to change over and fish for some plaice, some dabs, and bits and pieces like that. So that's my original plan. That's what I want to do. The penultimate goal is to eventually meet up with Wayne, and we're gonna both don fancy dress costumes as voted by our Facebook and Instagram platforms, and then we're gonna fish a big fundraiser event to raise money for the RNLI. I'm gonna bait up now. I'm gonna show you what baits I've got quite a few baits today. Obviously, obviously I'm keen to try and win this. So I'm gonna show you what baits we got. I'm gonna then bait up, and then we're gonna cast out and hopefully try and get ourselves onto some fish. Right now, guys, so I've got a whole array of baits tonight. I mean, I've got oiled lug, salted lug here. I've got a sticky black lug there, which I'm going to be using for the day session. Some more sticky black lug there. Got some oiled and salted there. Some wrapped lug there, just in case. So I think I've got around about 100 lug in total, just over 100 lug. Then I've got sand eels, packet sand eels for the rays for tonight. Some squid there, some bluey, and some razor fish for tipping off. So yeah, I've got quite a few baits. I've got loads of others in reserve, but this is just, you know, pretty much the different types of baits I've got. So I've got lug, bluey, sand eel, squid, razor, and a couple of other bits up the sleeve as well. So that's the plan. Right then, so my first rig of choice is just a standard 3-hook flapper, just whilst it's still dark. Got a rolling shawtcast bucket lead on there. There's some snoods to a size 2 Camazan hooks. Nice 3-hook flapper. What I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to bait it up with some lug. Not going to put big bits of lug on because obviously I think the whiting are going to be around. So I'm just going to go small bits of lug just onto that 3-hook flapper, feeding that straight up the hook. I'm not going to tip it off at the moment. I just want to gauge, you know, what's about, and just see if there are loads of whiting about. Then obviously what we'll do is we will just use really small lug baits just to pick them off. So yeah, so that's my first plan. I've offset my hooks as well. I mean, if you've seen my previous video, you'll know how to do that, but it's quite popular, and I got some quite good feedback from that actually. Quite a lot of people I know do offset the hooks, so that's a good plan. Right, so there's my first rig ready to go. I'm going to bait up 2 of them because I just want to keep the fishing flowing. On my second rod, I'm going to be using probably a Trident hangover rig with a nice big bluey bait, or a nice bluey bait on a pennel setup. Again, I'm going to bait 2 of them up as well, just to keep the fishing flowing, so we're constantly fishing and not having to worry about you know, baiting up whilst the rig is in. I want the rig in the water all the time for this comp. Ooh. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, it's been a long time coming. I've known Wayne for quite a while now actually. I think we both started our channels at around about the same time. He's a really nice chap. He's got his own Facebook group and things like that. If you haven't subscribed to him already, do go over and have a look, because he's going to be doing part 2 of this, like we said, the pre-teaser for the big event. So I'm just feeding on my worm now. It'll take a bit of time now just to get baited up, and then I don't have to worry about messing around later, and I can just constantly fish. So there's my 2 3-hook flappers ready to rumble on the rolling ledge, just so we'll scratch around and you know, cover the most area I possibly can. What I'm going to do now is going to bait up my big baits. We'll flip the camera around, and you know, I'll show you what I'm going to do and what kind of cocktails I'm going to make up. And then once we've got a good fair amount of cocktails made up, we're then going to start fishing. Just to make some ray baits just for the darker hours. That's plan 1. I don't know what that's going to end up being. Yeah, that's not great. Right, so we've got all the blue baits there. So what I'm going to do is going to get the squid, and then we're going to use the squid as well. So to be fair, I probably should have defrosted this a little bit before doing this, but no, beggars can't be choosers. And I am running a little bit late to my schedule. Right, so first bit of bluey up on the prong. Now we're going to use our bit of squid on the other side. Now I'm just going to elasticate that together. Get my hook snood. I'm using a pennel on this, so I've got the bottom hook there. I'm just going to feed that into the bait, push that round, and we're going to cotton that on. Make sure it definitely stays in place, and then the second hook I'm just going to bring down to the bait and then clip that in a second. Right, just going to tie it off now. Pull that away from the prong, and there's me hook sitting in the bottom there, nice and proud. Grab me top hook, wrap it around the line a couple of times. I'm just going to nick that into the top of the bait and pull that top line tight. So there's my first bait for the rays, squid on the bottom, bluey on the top. I'm going to bait up all these guys, and then I'll come back to you and show you what they look like. Right guys, I think all my baits are pretty much done now. I've got bluey and squid wraps here, and then some sand eel and bits and pieces there, sand eel and bluey, and then on my hooks there, my pennel hooks, that's how I'm going to present it. So that's my big baits, so I'm all ready to go. I'll keep you updated as and when, and hopefully this will be a good session. Right guys, so the plan was originally to come and fish a couple of hours of the dark, then throughout the day up to the high tide point, and then back out 2 hours. It's not really gone to plan, and I'm getting quite nervous actually. The first hour that we were down here, nothing, not even a wiggle. Sea is pretty flat calm. I've got rolling leads on. I dropped down to size 4 small hooks just to scratch around, try and pick out the whiting, because I know they're going to be here at some point. So the idea I want to try and do is try and load up on some whiting to get some points in, and then when it turns to daylight, fish for the place. Yeah, it's not really gone to plan. I got down here, set all my gear up, got all my bait sorted out, started fishing, and then about 30 minutes into the session, a load of guys turned up. They got a blooming got a digger moving up and down the beach, and they're replacing parts of the groin. I just can't win them sometimes. Can't win them. Out of all the beaches that I could have chosen, I thought tonight would have been, would have been a good beach. It's pretty productive. Rays have been turning up through the night here, through the last couple of sessions that I've heard, and the fishing's been good during the day. So it's just sod's law that I've turned up, this morning wanting to fish it, and I've got a digger on exactly the same beach as me, replacing the panels of the groin, which is just not what I wanted tonight. Any other night I wouldn't have minded, but this session, the big one, me and Wayne Morgan, Angling Addict 75, boom. Yeah, not really what I wanted for the start of the session, but we've got to remain hopeful, and just keep plugging it out, and hopefully we'll be able to get some points on the board. Right guys, so I've just gone and done it. I've reeled into this cracking place, which is here. Absolutely awesome fish, absolutely fantastic. It's coming in at 36 centimetres. What I'll do is I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you guys and get you guys a good show. But yeah, absolutely cracking. Lovely jubbly, absolutely lovely jubbly. He's coming home with me for some dinner later. What a beautiful place. Obviously heads at the 0, tails at the 36. So absolutely cracking. First fish for me, so 10 points. Woohoo! Beating the blank, 36 centimetre place. Right guys, so it's coming up to 8 o'clock now. Apart from the one place, it's been really quiet, to be fair. Really quiet. Not really having many bites at the moment, but we're still waiting for that tide to come up fully. I'm hoping that once the tide starts coming up a bit more, we should be able to pick off a couple more places, and there should be a run come through. That's what I'm hoping. Baits I'm using, lug baits tipped with squid. I'm just going to see, how we can progress. I've got moon glows on, green and black moon glows on some rigs, and still on the 3-hook clip downs. And yeah, I'm just going to see how it plays out, really, to be fair. But yeah, I'm happy I've hit my target. Place target for the year is hit. Nice size place as well, 36, which is actually really good. So yeah, let's see what else happens. Right guys, so bang into a second fish, which is another small place. Happy days, happy days. Just going to measure him out on my ruler. Coming in at 21. There you go, pick that up on there. I'll put the camera down so you can actually see the measurement. Yeah, so it's coming in at 21, so that's another nice fish, another point. Woohoo! Just need a couple more of these, and then we'll be on to a winner, hopefully. Or a different fish would be even better. I mean, like I said, I was hoping in the early hours we would have picked up, white and a rocklin, or even a dogfish or something like that, some different species that are more nocturnal. But that's fishing. That is fishing. So I'm going to unhook this one. I'm going to get him back in the water as well, and take a picture quick and show you guys the measurement on the camera, and then we're going to continue fishing. So there's my second fish. 0 is obviously down by the head, which is there, and then the developed length just above 21, but it's not touching the 22, so it's a 21. So there it is, another nice little place. Right, I'm just going to put this lovely little place back. Right guys, just a quick update. It is now, I've got about 3 hours of the session left. It's been difficult, I won't lie. It's been hard work today. Really hard work. Through the darker hours, I thought there was going to be tons of fish. I thought we would have, raked in the fish. Absolutely nothing, not even a wobble, not even a blunking wobble. I've had 2 plays so far, as you guys have seen. One really nice one at 36, which is quite a nice size place, and the other one just shy of 20. I think it was about 24 or something like that. I can't remember now. It's an absolutely cracking day. It's lovely. It's hot. It's warm. it's like a summer's day. The sea is pretty flat. It's got quite a little chop to it. You know, I just don't know where the fish are, man. Just don't know where the fish are. Well, I think we're on 11 points so far, which is one fish for one species, and then an additional fish of the same species. So I really need to pull my finger out my butt to be in with a chance of winning this first round against the Angling Addict 75. I just don't know. I don't know. I can't call it. I can't call it. Part of me thinks I should have gone out and just done a night session, but you know, where's the fun in that? You've got to try and challenge yourself, haven't you? But yeah, no, it's been hard work today. Day sessions are usually difficult. I find them difficult anyway. But we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. I was hoping for a little bit more today. I was hoping for a little bit more. You know, I've tried my hardest. 3 clip downs, been banging them out, you know, every 20 minutes. Nothing. Single hook clip downs, I've been banging them out as far as I can get them with nice big place baits on. Haven't had nothing yet. I've gone completely off of the big baits, so I'm just on the small worm tipped with squid and tipped with other fish baits at the moment. I don't think a big bait would do us any good, to be fair. I want to fish for what's there really, which is you know, the flat fish. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll keep going. We're approaching the high tide now. I think we're about an hour before the high tide. Now I'm going to fish it 2 hours down, and then I've got to get back to the kids. But yeah, it's been nice to get out, to be fair. I don't really do too many day sessions. It's quite difficult to fit them in with work and fit them in with you know, my lifestyle, but definitely got to try and get out more, especially with the kids at the weekends and stuff. So yeah, it's been good fun. But I think if I put my money on it, I don't want to. Oh, I don't know. It's a difficult one. Wayne's gonna have to have a really bad session to beat this. or should I say, Wayne's gonna have to have a, you know, if he can't beat this session, he's gonna have to have a really bad session. But you know, we got our target fish, which is what I come for, which was the place. You know, I can't complain. Right guys, the time has come. It has now come to my last cast. This is my last ditch attempt of trying to catch a fish to add to this challenge. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What a blinking day. At least it's been sunny. You know, that's all I can say. At least it's been sunny. I'll be true to myself. I'm going to release this video. You know, I'm not. You know, I don't want to. I'm not going to cheat anything or anything like that. You know, this video was the video that was my next video. So this is the video that's going to go out as my battle of the beaches one with Wayne. Wayne's going to do episode 2. So if you guys haven't checked him out yet, do head over and give him your support. Angling Addict 75 is his YouTube channel. Click on the bell as well, so you'll be notified when he posts his video, which is going to be a second part to this video. Also, going forward, what we're looking to do is we're going to look to do a charity fundraiser for the RNLI, where we dress up in different costumes and so on and so forth. If you want to be involved in that process, in helping us choose which kind of costumes we're going to wear, head over to my Facebook group, UK and Ireland Sea Anglers, and head over to Wayne's Facebook group, which is the Angling Addicts, the Real Outcasts. Pop a like on there, or you can follow us both on Instagram. We're both on Instagram. Mine's the Eastbourne Fisherman, and I think Wayne's is Angling Addict 75 as well. So you know, hit us up on there as well, and you'll be able to see what we're doing away from YouTube itself, and all the fundraising and bits and pieces we're doing as well. So yeah, so this is part 1. Wayne's going to do part 2, and then we're going to collab together, meet each other on the beach, dress up as bloody idiots, and then do you know, a fancy dress match together. So this is kind of like a teaser or like a taster to see you know, see what's going to happen in the future. But for me, it's not been too great. But I say that I have actually. I've never caught a place before. The kids have caught place. I've never really caught a decent place myself. So to catch a place of 36 today, you know, that is a good one. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. And I caught two. One bigger one, 36 or 37 or however big it was, and then a smaller one as well. So I think I won 11 points. So Wayne, if you can't beat 11 points, mate, you know, God help you. Yeah, I think you should be alright, mate. I think you should be alright. 11 points is 11 points, isn't it? It's 2 fish. Could do with another fish, but you know, we'll see what happens. Nothing really much is happening down the beach. I mean, there's fishermen everywhere today. It's absolutely manic, absolutely manic. Fishermen as far as the eye can see. I haven't seen anyone else pull any in apart from the lad behind me, who's pulled in a small place. Apart from that, it's been dead. I have heard reports that other people have caught place today as well, but they've been further down the beach, and in different locations. So we come out, we were hunting place, we were targeting place, and we got a place. So you know, I'm happy with that. But I just wish I could have more fish to put towards this little competition me and Wayne are doing. So yeah. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it'll be a bit better than today. But hey, we hit our place that I've wanted for quite a while, and I'm pretty happy with that. So guys, just want to say a huge thank you to Angling Addict 75 for, you know, taking part in this adventure with me as well. I look forward to seeing his video. But for me and Mr. Place here that's coming home for my tea, we'll see you next time. Cheers for watching, and thanks for all your support.